In a bold move, China has sanctioned Representative Michael McCaul, Republican Texas, for his recent visit to Taiwan. This displays the tension between China and the United States in recent months. The sanctions come after U.S. House Speaker Kevin McCarthy's meeting with Taiwanese President Tsai Ing-wen, prompting Beijing to take action against the Ronald Reagan Presidential Library and other organizations to voice its disapproval. The U.S. and China have had strained relations due to a variety of issues, including China's human rights record, its handling of the COVID-19 pandemic, its crackdown on protests in Hong Kong, and its One China principle. McCaul is the chair of the House Foreign Affairs Committee and has long advocated for a hardline stance against China and closer ties with Taiwan. He visited Taiwan from April 6 to 8 with a congressional delegation to discuss weapons deals between the U.S. and Taiwan. Beijing's response was to freeze McCaul's assets and properties in China, and deny him a visa to enter the country. McCaul responded to the sanctions with a defiant statement, asserting that being sanctioned by the Chinese Communist Party is a badge of honor and that nothing will deter the United States from supporting free, democratic nations, including Taiwan. The U.S. State Department also responded to the sanctions, warning of consequences should China take action against any other U.S. officeholders. Many members of the U.S. Congress have come to the defense of the sanctions, with Senator Todd Young, Republican Indiana, taking to Twitter to write, "We stand strong with my friend and colleague Chairman at Rep. McCaul in the face of Chinese Communist Party repression." Democrats have also joined in the bipartisan rebuke of China's decision, with a statement from Congresswoman Abigail Spanberger, Democrat Virginia, condemning the Chinese government's decision to further threaten and intimidate McCaul. McCaul's trip to Taiwan was not an isolated event in the U.S.-China dispute. It added to the increasing tensions between the two countries due to the divergent paths which their respective governments are pursuing. The United States is continuing to put pressure on the Chinese government through both economic sanctions and diplomatic rhetoric. The potential rematch of political, economic, and military power between the United States and China is being watched closely by the rest of the world. Both countries are modern powers with a long history of international influence. For the U.S., it is a matter of actively defending the values of democracy and freedom. For China, it is a matter of self-preservation and protecting the integrity of the nation. The issue of Taiwan is at the heart of this dispute, and the U.S. sanctions against Michael McCaul have further raised the stakes and the global importance of finding a peaceful resolution between Beijing and Washington.